what I'm saying is that who in his right senses and court have made decision in real or because also apply for mistrial. I think he made a point about say Japan wanted to get the cost down. Yes, that is true. That is not disputable. See, after the verdict of the jury has been made known to the court, any lawyer will adapt all manner of strategies to be able to protect his client.
Abushan for your kwaba at the back channel. So channel din the Solid TV. Must also subscribe to the channel. Need this channel home komo echeunia. So tell a friend about Solid TV. Me din at the Shaibula sisi kai say ye production e the free Ghana Ken studio ye we ye editors omo nimdie omo kan si ani a na ne hwe ayo akono na de atoa mo fie ne ba bia mo bia me din e the Shaibula sisi as usual regular host na ene no ye ba bedi enkomo na enkomo ye ba bedi na between honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompegwa Japan wone Anas Mistrial Anas omo nsensema akopie mu ewo America abruchi memu na for now it has been established say the judicial verdict is different from the court judgment. So as now there's no judgment. Just say honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompegwa Japan won't sika bi emfa Emma Anas Mistrial Anas. Na lawyer be a granting interview. Na wachire mu wodi yakɔ school. There's a difference between the jury's verdict and the judge's pronouncement. That their court no be sigina no. A difference between the jury's verdict and now said na bonteno. Na me pese ye kwhye. Na before say me kwa akohwe me kamfo Ella Vista residence e dia mom. Ella Vista residence me kan cho say baabi a obi an o pie mo nkan. Na so pe baabi ada emretia wa na say mretentimu a eye Ella Vista residence. E wo Achimota Petroleum e ben ma 7 school park no. Na anigi sema e wo mu nyane say saa bia yi oba beda ho a obambo no egiane naso ana afite nyamo one kan na nsenya de wuya wonim ya na mabetra oman so no ayina mo ne kan na se edunduma no na ya dwene ho e de plant e de aba obi na koda Ella Vista Rose wonu ho da ntu amantem dunum na aka no se okupie mo nkan na so pa bia atena eye Ella Vista Rose ofira bruchie na bia obeye ayie bi ubedi natia na se ni kwaso kwa busu afia na so kofia eye Ella Vista Resident Freminia da banka e 0542359260 0542359260 eye Ella Vista Resident ho komo ane ebo na busuafo lawyer ni no woni kwabna bobi ansa ane grant interview no na interview no close to 18 minutes na there are a lot of education man person no mienu nyina yesua na say lawyer no wa confirm honorable Ken asemo kan say owuska obefa the best lawyer in America was say it will take a best lawyer say obetma say there's a loophole be ewo the juries omo verdict mu no wetima strike etima activate the mistrial abusuafo yanko video no mra
and ojinamu edema eye ora Kennedy Japan ajakwasi akwaba
When we there, Mami, correct to answer aso.
Mpacho.
I'm a private legal practitioner.
Yes.
Of course, I mean, he's known that I'm a member of the MPP.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not speaking for him. In any university, maybe by virtue of the fact that he's a member of the MPP.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming to speak law. But
Okay.
I'm not speaking on his authority or instruction.
That's fine. That's fine. We are okay. We are okay. I mean, a conversation, so no problem. But from where you sit, my name said I will follow Ivan Selassie Adika, who is a member of ANAS legal team. My name said I will follow Noah. But what my background, what say at the cry a course. My name said beyond Enyama or no Bekaye, say we were to you, was what gather information kakra. What the kakra because it's within your terrain and you take keen interest, especially as you rightly said that you have your party member, you know, in there. What do you see in this judgment, in this matter? What do you see?
Yeah, I think the fact of the matter is not in dispute. The idea and not the court usually have the power to make a determination on it, and which the court has done so. I'm saying what about the issue of contention has to do with whether or not there has been a judgment. The court will not have a judgment and I say make a judgment. Independent people so I can say then after Ghana the Serbia brew ya the bar higher but I the Kabuchi Abuchi for the man for the multi money but the big free are no man anyway. The kind the facts of the matter and the same. I thereby say say there can't laws are territorially bound. Enti ade a yemmra wa ha no bi a bekwa bochi na nyemmra wo ho se bibia okwa bochi kwa manone a there are different states say wo US a you may have a state that one more LGBT too obekwa another state kwa so no mo nye de enyin too. Enti the laws will be confined to the territories or the boundaries of that country. Enti ade a yebeye no wa ha no huntimi fa nkwa bochi nkoka ade so yebeye no abochi huntimi fa ma ha meka. Of course there are exceptions to those rules, but generally they ade a eti wa ha ne ya ade a huntimi fa nkwa bochi. Enti ade a eti ya act na another kind of offense a de call court ma the jury no slap damages of $18 million against Honorable Kennedy Japan no ade a eti wa bochi. Just like we all know no interview okoye na bochi na no ankasa so no abochi, and the person who conducted the interviewee no the interviewer no was also no so abochi, and even the platform no ko mutina hoye bibia no was online and also was coming from abochi US. It is a more reason why the US court has jurisdiction in hearing the matter. Entirely different from the only card the court to a hand. Now ade ba question say even in the US it was a jury trial. Jury trial no there usually in Ghana no say there were two types of trial. There were what we call the summary trial and trial by indictment. Summary trial no there na bribia man the content offenses are enye anonya di bebre no. Now they are not there say be a made anomaly no. We get the assistance of the jury to also help the judge. The jury does not deal with law, they only deal with the fact of the matter. And if you want to compare, you can only compare a jury trial to a jury trial and a trial that is led by a judge alone, or only to that of also a trial that is led by a judge only. There's a jury no they don't have any appreciation of the law. There are instances where they will make a mistake, and I don't think it will be fair for anybody to compare to the extent that say one here now will be casting aspersions on the judicial system of Ghana. I know the judicial system, we need improvement as a people. But I'm one person who is very biased for states or with state institutions, and I will make any effort there we don't collapse our state institutions, because that's what we have. We can only strengthen it. And I wanted to set that one as my first premise. The second part, and also you said, is it a case that there has been judgment of the court? For that reason, Mr. Kennedy Japan used to pay for $18 million. Let me state emphatically. So be all say there has been judgment. You don't find judgment in there has not been any judgment. Now, the back of the in jury trial, you found for be a nippon so nippon watching, no matter what court, no matter make decision, or no work with the facts. But when they come out with their decision, usually the court adopts them as the judgment of the court. Within the instance case, the jury made your decision about. On say Papa Kennedy Japan, you want $18 million. Now, the see I will say a chief would na acquire a dream person to say. Your damages, your apodo be usually bear a 9 cry and 9 for the purpose of this discussion. There will be a friend actual damages. Now, my money very relatable. I say be a Chicago track. Now, or the car, Akobo, be a taxi driver, a cab. Not taxi driver, was sell the car. Now, if you have car, could the shop bear was swimming and sun, I can't away. The car could be swimming shop me and son, a car not stand on the bedroom of who's coming nature. Damages. Second one. Car now quite you swimming and son, or bit your compensation about driver because we bought a car, or quite you might be a whisker. You bet you to quack, I say, while no more Mr. Utica, we have to punish you for it to serve as a deterrent to all other people for Musuka. That will be punitive damages. Now, instruction and judge another man jury in say when they are calculating the damages now, on Munyan separately, the punitive damages should be separated from the other form of damage. Unfortunately, a buyer of focus now so necessary during they say, oh, Oma and Tiasa, one can damages in the able. Now, my main can't tell, and not all your lawyer in now present to a client, you have to quickly be smart. I'm on my fast, Kennedy lawyers here fast, and on say, hey, and you're loophole. If you did not obey the instructions of the judge, they are any acquired a home. That is where they filed an application for mistrial. Say, that they are jury no and if they didn't go by the instructions, they are any a bit you can say other instructions are by the man until we have filed an application for mistrial. The judge was of the view say application you can't make it orally and for a non-car to control cat as a bra. And the judge now almost 30 days. In the mistrial, no stage there, or mistrial, say there was an error in the legal or the judicial proceedings or the trial. And at the end of the day, if the court comes to the conclusion some power application for mistrial and atuma, they have to start the whole trial again. Tuma, it means the verdict may stand, and then the court will.
So, Ajagwasi,
Yes.
which means for now, until we deal with the issue about the mistrial, the judgment stands.
So, for now, what you have to say is that, verdict is not the same as a judgment, right? Jury verdict is not the same as a judgment. The first of all, the jury verdict in the bar, it has to be entered in the records. And Safana courts also adjatum and Sana or make also judgment in the entire judgment in the record. As of now, by reason of the mistrial application, even the verdict of the jury has not even been entered in the court record. Not even talk of say the court is or the judge is even coming to adopt him. Just as now we don't have a judgment. We have a jury verdict that has been objected to by way of the mistrial. That is where we are. And so because the judgment and the judgment they were over money in the NKB.
But okay,
the Papa lawyer Kanu, he's right. The one you interviewed, the gentleman you interviewed, he said something. He said, "Oh, after the judgment, the court says."
So,
that
can you allow Kwesi to finish so that at least we can have a full conversation because you are in the studio.
Sure.
Anyway, all right. So, Kwesi, okay. So, Kwesi, Wadaruma, Eja Kwesi, hold on for me. Pacho, so podium, mami. Mami Mbusa Evans Selassie Adika, who is part of the ANAS legal team. Evans, Pacho, Aqua Baby, where they're from. Sebio, who they only have my 70 BBI, but lucky for us, no. Kwesi Kwatin so the legal opinion keke is not about politics anyway. But thank you, Lawyer Evans. Say I say Omra Pacho Fache Kakra.
But you Kwesi Kwatin no court one.
Akwasi, who knew Busa now court war?
You see, I don't want to go in that part. First of all, I took offense to.
It's a simple yes or no question, my brother.
No, you don't decide how
You come on air trying to impugn my character. I mean, you come on say,
let me answer.
Anyway, have a great day.
Very well. But no, Mr. Marco.
Yeah, Akwasi, Yanko.
I felt that the partisan or politically exposed does not mean that you lack conscience when it comes to matters of law. If you are being very honest to ourselves, even the president of the land is partisanly aligned. And who even says or not or any partisan. And the fact that I'm a member of the MPP and known does not mean I cannot speak law. And I don't know what the court was. We all have our associations and our network and the people that we speak to. I have held 2 conferences with the Kennedy Japan legal team. It is on that basis that is where I'm speaking and also with the facts that are available to me. Indeed, Obi, and I say, indeed, there is a final judgment of the court, or if he wants to even say the verdict of the jury, it's even the decision of the court. Do you really think the court to make a decision? I'll file an application for mistrial. Lawyer Ben, don't you think that reasonably any lawyer would have gone for an appeal? First of all, stay the execution and gone to a higher court to appeal the decision. Which reasonable lawyer will go and file for mistrial? For the court to even throw the mistrial out? The judgment, final judgment. Why would I have to go and file a mistrial? Reasonably, don't you think, say, the court only a circuit court, I'll go to higher court to go and appeal. A higher court, I'll go to Court of Appeal to go and appeal. A Supreme Court, a Court of Appeal, I'll go to Supreme Court to go and appeal. And even at the Supreme Court, when the decision comes and I'm not happy, I can go for a review. Who would, even in its normal senses as a lawyer, say a final judgment, you go and file for a mistrial in a final judgment? Indeed, the reason why it couldn't have been a final judgment is that you cannot file a mistrial after final judgment. After final judgment, you can only go for an appeal. This is basic law. In this, me politically exposed in interview, politics. I know this, I just leave it for you in the studios and the people listening to us with that. Again, or say the judge made a decision on the mistrial application. I wanted him to be on the line so that he gives us the ruling of the mistrial application. The ruling is free court or by him. Because at the end of the day, ruling a day now for our apply maximum 2 days you get it. Drama a ruling. Indeed the court ruled on the mistrial application. That's why I'm saying is who in his right senses, Anna, court I make decision in a real, or because also apply for mistrial. I think he made a point about Japan wanted to get the cost down. Yes, that is true. That is not disputable. See, after the verdict of the jury has been made known to the court, any lawyer will adapt all manner of strategies to be able to protect his client. One of them is to buy time. And buying time will even mean, and not necessarily even buying time, but you can use to buy time, but you can also use to even mitigate the damages on your client. And how do you do so? $18 million. You are representing the interest of your client. Reasonably, you will file say interest and some court now adopt them and a judgment. But if in that process you get to know, say, one more class a mistake in what they did, what do you do? Would you file for mistrial? So I really do not see.
But so, Kwesi, with your explanation, meaning that there is no doubt that there is a verdict from the jury.
Oh, that's not in dispute.
Exactly. One. Whether you call it a verdict or a judgment.
No, it's a verdict. The verdict is not in dispute, but there has not been any final. But it has not been entered into the court record.
Yes.
But there is an existing verdict. That
yes. So there is no doubt that Orabia and open be a friend Ora Canada Japan and Orabia a friend Anas Akojina court. Ewa America brooch mem ama jury ne ebobo asemono. Almost say Ora Canada Japan edifo. We know achinye bi anyone, right?
Yes, but you see, for purpose of education, that cannot be an order of a court unless the court adopts it.
Okay, so which means Anas legal team no ewo final stage and also final step to take. And son or much me to an amount say, Ura we japade we were ha. And yes, sir.
Okay, Bobby, I don't know. I just have to maybe once again briefly explain. Even in murder trial,
yeah.
The jury verdict the bar. Also, no, God and baby be a friend of summing up. Or any you with the questions near who some jury need at your Mojuma say, the baby on baby or my and the face ma, and son of what Jatu, and son of what discharge jury. But the music can say, one day I'm obey a mistake to discharge them, so reconstitute the jury. That is when application for mistrial has been heard. And as of now, you cannot enforce that verdict because it is not the final judgment of the court.
Okay. So the whole argument from Wowo's side, and that's your opinion. And they say until say omo a judge no bit me affirm the verdict from the jury, they cannot enforce the verdict.
The judgment be any jury assembly don't be fan.
Okay, all right. So I think when Evans now you are on the same wavelength, probably from different angles, because on also estate here that they need to present their documents to the judge, then they need to do some signatures, then they will take it from there. But there is this video.
Now we are parties in the suit, jury the way a common sense approach. Jury the verdict bar. Who document when other command judgment about the verdict. Okay, we didn't keep quiet. Jury has nothing. One also is the one winning. The document when other command judgment. How they are they? Who are you a member of the jury?
But there is this video that they claim say in that video judge no ebo Kennedy application of mistrial no actually why
my heard video no, so you see one I didn't hear that. You can also listen to yourself but I say first of all 30 days from now is not far where the decision of the of the court or the ruling on the mistrial application will be heard because judge say they have to file written application on mistrial application. Indeed. So I can't say judge about 2 weeks. We are giving them time. But the end of 1 week. One month ruling now, Emra. Say judge is not can. You have to write it. A month ruling the maniere sampa. The mistrial application, court to about 2 weeks. The court declined or dismissed it. Near sampa indeed the court dismissed it. A month ruling Emra. Me are not permitted where you court in the website is out. But the court website is ruling be almost say indeed the court dismisses it. Or more parties to it. ebi a yɛ de agye de na de ate boto mi mfama wada se kene ya po mate omo de omo so omo mfama nti omo fa wule ne mane ne ya there's nothing like, and you see the reason why I don't think it's necessary to even jubilate about this thing is that first of all, Bobby, then just say, assuming we even without admitting, the court no will say, ampa jury no evidence ya jatum Mistrial application ya got to go. In legal litigation, that is not the end. I can go for an order of certiorari if I believe that the procedure was not proper and pass it. Or worst case scenario, because the matter has ended in Numpono, I can just go for an appeal. Appeal, I also have 50-50 chances. Appeal, no say high court may a bit man for court of appeal. I can go up to the Supreme Court. Matter we are filing it 2022. And you think you can read. And if even mistrial back, now we have to start the whole thing again. I don't think there is a jubilation and what have you. I don't think it helps anybody.
All right. Onia, thank you.